Welcome back to Land the House. Some time ago, I made my mom a table for her music room, and she has really been enjoying it. Uses it almost every day. But she's decided to move her computer keyboard to the top of the table and her piano music keyboard below on the little slide-out drawer that I made. And so I have to alter that drawer. The keyboard for the computer is much thinner than that music keyboard. So I'm going to cut a 2x6 real quick and put some pocket holes in it, and we'll go over to her place and get this installed. Got the two boards cut that I need to finish up my mom's music table. I also just got the WD-40. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that here in just a bit. And also, my parents' new neighbors need me to install a deadbolt on their garage. So I've got the tools required to do that here. So we'll be heading off to their place really soon. After I get mom's music table fixed and my parents' neighbors' deadbolt installed, I'm going to meet up with my brother-in-law and we're going to go tour his the factory he works at. They make bodies for large construction trucks. Should be fun. But last week, if you watched the vlog, I purchased a trailer hitch for my car, and I thought I would go ahead and pre-spray it real quick with some WD-40. So let's see what we got here. So these three holes are where the mount is for that trailer hitch. So I'm just gonna take some WD-40 and spray in here. Maybe get things pre-lubricated for when we work on it here in just a bit. This is mom's music table that I made a while back. Holds computer and printer and some big speakers. And then I made this tray that slides out, and previously I had this size tray here, and it was just for the keyboard and mouse, but they wanted to put this keyboard here on this, and so I made a bit of an error in my calculations. I was trying to use the same 2x4 as with the old shelf, and the problem is the music keyboard is way taller than the computer keyboard. So anyway, I'm going to have to remove these 2x4s and replace it with 2x6s. Well, I got the new shelf installed here. Basically, you just grab under here and you pull out. Not as smooth as the other one was, but it'll work. And it just makes this table down here they can put their piano on, and they can just slide this back up in here whenever they're done. And anyway, should be good. I had never put a deadbolt into a metal door before, but it worked out pretty easy there, so not too bad. I like it. Well, I just got back from visiting my brother-in-law's workplace. It's a company that makes truck beds for, let's say, Asplunda. They take care of tree work and all that, but very fascinating place. I didn't ask if I could film. I assumed the answer was no, but had a good time. So 3.5, 4 years ago, Ashley bought a foam mattress for this bed that I made. It was a terrible frame. It's still a good shape, but we just don't need it. It takes up too much room in this room here, and so I believe we're going to take it to the trash. I'm going to pull down this frame and put the old white frame that was in Emma's room in here. Give us more room, and we can finally get this place straightened up. So I got that mattress uncovered and thought, I'll take this to the local resale shop. Maybe they can get rid of it. And Ashley's like, nah, nobody's gonna want that mattress. But then I thought, I'll put this on Facebook, free to a good home. And within 3 minutes, I had 4 people saying they wanted the mattress. So you never know. So tomorrow we will get that out of the back bedroom and up towards the front so they can pick that up. My brother-in-law has a lamp that I made 4 or 5 years ago. It was a pipe, we called it Little Man. It was made out of some floor flanges and maybe a union, I think. Anyway, just looks like a little man. And I never did put a base on it, so he gave me this board. I think it's red oak maybe, and he needs a 5 by 11 piece. And I thought I would go ahead and put a routered roundover bit too to make it look pretty. So let's get this cut real quick. 11 inches this way. I need to get 5 inches this other way. Yeah. So I'm fairly new to these combination squares, and I really like it. Definitely recommend getting one if you've not ever used one. They're just so handy. This was my grandfather's combination square, and it still works pretty good, but it's a little bit used, a little rusty. I think I'm going to cut this out with the chop saw over here. I'm looking forward to the day where I have my tools on carts and easy access in the shop here, but that time is not right now. Just using a roundover bit here. So I've only ever worked with pine and now oak, and I have to say that oak is really nice wood to work with. Good morning. I think it's time to move this mattress from the office, from the guest bedroom, or I guess I should say storage room, and get it by the front door, because they're going to come pick it up later on this evening. We had this mattress for a couple years, and it was just not doing as well. So hopefully it will do well for somebody else. Well, I went to see my brother-in-law last night, and he brought some PVC pipe from his work, the place that I got to tour, and so I'll have to unload that from the car in a bit. Got down to about 14 degrees last night, and it's 28 now, so 9:40, almost above freezing. Looking forward to that. I have plans for a 4.5 by 2.5 workbench, and it's going to have both 2x6s and 2x4s in the design. And so I'm going to use the slats we had in here for that workbench. So I'm not exactly sure what I'll use these for, but I'm sure I'll find something to recycle them. But anyway, I need to take down this old frame and just store the wood out in the building. As bed frame designs go, this one was pretty terrible, so I'm kind of glad to be disassembling. Not yet. Let's see here. Maybe that one. Ah, that's the guy right there. You gonna be a helper? I appreciate that. Well, I would consider that to be a successful day. I pretty much got the air conditioner installed. Just have to get trim work and caulking and do a little overhang to keep snow and water out of that. Got the 2 panels on under that, so definitely turned out well. Got the bed disassembled and have that moved here into the workshop. I was able to get the workshop semi-clean because I have intentions of working on the insulation here in the roof. So anyway, I was just kind of doing a real general clean of the floor so that I can get up here and access the ceiling. But anyway, I'm gonna go inside and select the winner of the 25,000 subscriber giveaway. Should be fun. I'm thinking though I should probably take my shoes off before I go in. This actually might have a cow. What a contrast from yesterday. Gosh, it's 45 degrees and just kind of sunny in the morning, really nice. Today it's 19 degrees and snowy. Can you see a thing? Maybe. Anyway, since it's too bad of weather to do anything outside, I thought I would make a review or first look at the sander from DeWalt that I got from my parents for Christmas. Because a lot of times whenever I make a YouTube video, I first look to see if there's already a really good one on YouTube. And with this sander, I found a few videos. Man, my feet are so covered in mud from yesterday. Yeah. There are a few videos of this sander, but none of them are really excellent. So I thought I would make an attempt at showing this sander. So I'm going to move some things out of the way and give this a test. If you watched my vlog a couple weeks ago, I had a couple of clips where I was working on painting a room black. And that's for the guys at work. They are doing a little filming studio, but the other side of that room, they have a little workout space. So they got some like medicine balls and dumbbells and stuff. But we're hanging some rings from the ceiling on some unistrut. And I thought, what if we use that unistrut for multiple purposes? So the exercise rings will be one purpose. And then I want to hang a couple of short pieces of all thread from that unistrut so that we could put a projector and maybe a couple of film lights up there. So anyway, just thinking possibly towards the future. So I'm going to cut some all thread real quick and maybe I'll show you a clip next week after we've gotten this thing installed. But anyway, so let's cut that real quick. I still have my safety glasses on. Well, even though it's still middle of the day, I am going to go ahead and end the vlog here. We're supposed to go to my brother-in-law Brad's birthday party. You know him from the Land of Random show. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. I feel like even though it's been cold, I've accomplished a good bit. So I hope you have enjoyed coming along. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.